I tend not to actually make objects or not to focus on the making of objects. People who see my work might walk around a void or confront a boundary, or I might describe a hole or the creation of openings. I often work in response to constraints, and I'm interested in pushing back against limiting assumptions or boundaries or confronting borders. One of the things I'm interested in is how you might negotiate a space or push back against what is expected of you or your own limitations. So I'd like people to realise they've had to think about how they navigated the territory of the show and the sort of choices they took, or if they were able to sort of push back against the sort of doors or borders that they come across, or whether they decide to find another way through. The exhibition's called What's Already Going On. I thought of that because I'm interested in found objects and existing situations and structures that are found. And I was looking at everyday things that were already there, that were there before I got there, and that will continue after I've gone. Viewers will be led into the space through a corridor which resonates with the corridor that I came across in the university in Warwick, the philosophy corridor. So that leads people into the space and around a central void. In my previous teaching job, I've found it really hard to find the time to make work. So I ended up making the work in the middle of the night in my office. And what I did was I taught myself, or I tried to teach myself, how to throw knives. The documentation of that process is what forms part of the show. One of the things that really interests me about the Mead is the scale of the place and the proportions and its versatility. The proposal really responds to that space, and I've been able to be particularly ambitious in what I'm constructing. Whatever it is that's happening for me at the moment, I'm not in a writing headspace. I'm still concerned with all the same kind of things that were expressed in the writing, but they're now taken as other forms.